Hey, so I thought I'd do this video real quick. So at work the last week, I've been reading this book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. And so I'm going to kind of talk about this will be the probably first of many videos about kind of my take and my recap of reading chapter by chapter. So Atomic Habits, James Clear. I'm walking over here a little bit because I took notes. So if I'm a little off in the distance, I'll come back and forth. But let me open it up. Open up to chapter 1. It's actually this book is actually really good. So, hold up. I might have to check something real quick on this end. Okay. So the first chapter is the surprising power of atomic habits. So this first chapter kind of gives a little bit of an overview of what little changes can become big changes. And so here's a part. Did it go in the back? Yes, it did. So here's a part that I underlined. It said, the whole principle came from the idea that if you break down everything you could think of that goes into riding a bike or improving, or then improve by bike and then improve by 1%, you will get a significant increase when you put them all together. And so pretty much it talks about right here is being 1% better every single day. So if you become 1% better every day, 365 days a year, you're going to become 365% better every single year. And then goes into, small habits make big differences and be far more meaningful. Like little things can be far more meaningful in the long run. So little things that you do today could change everything in a year or 2 years or 10 years, because that's what we do. If you can get 1% better each day for 1 year, you'll end up becoming 37 times. That's not right. Oh, yeah. Times better by the time you're done. Yes. And then we'll flip to the next page. And so it kind of gives a little bit of a picture of little by little. It's only way you can measure success is through time. And hold up, I'm gonna check over here my notes. Kind of following along myself. Nope, we're not there yet. But the same thing goes with when you're trying something new, when you're trying to be better. It goes with the saying of, old habits die hard. So when you're doing something new, it's going to be hard. When you're trying a new habit, if you're trying to have a better attitude or you're trying to get in shape or, be something better, it's going to be hard at first. Like if you're trying to read for 30 minutes a day, at first, the first several days, maybe the first even 10 days, those 30 minutes is going to feel like a long time. Hold up, it just... And so the more consistency, the more things that you do to make it a daily habit. And it says right here, even success is a product of your daily habit. So everything that you do every day dictates what the outcome of whatever you're trying to achieve. You get what you repeat, just what I said. Are you spending less than you earn? Are you making it into the gym each week? Are you reading a book or learning something each day? So, yeah, just kind of what I said. If you want to, it's setting goals, setting expectations, and doing those things every single day, whether or multiple times a week. If you're working on your budget, your money, if you want to spend less than you make, okay, well then let's do that. Or if you're wanting to, exercise get into better shape, How many times a week are you going to the gym? If you're going to be a reader, if you want to learn how to read, not read, but be more consistent reading, you got to do it every day, even if it's 30 minutes, 10 minutes, something. And learning something new each day. That is very true. Um, let's see. It goes in either between success and failure. It will multiply whatever you feed it. Good habits make time your ally. So yeah, if you make good habits, if you just start doing good things habit wise, time is going to be your ally. You're not going to just exist forever, but you're going to fill that time. And it gives kind of a like, let's see here. And it goes into the ice. Is that in the book? Okay. And so he talks about how the degree of temperature that it takes for ice to melt. And so you put I'm guessing a piece of ice in a cup, and you start out at 25 degrees and you raise it to 24 or 26 degrees and nothing happens. And you raise it to 27 and 28 and to all the way, nothing happens up until about 31 degrees, still nothing happens until you change the degree to 32 degrees. And then the ice starts to melt. Sometimes we are operating at 25 degrees. And that's where we're at. We're right here, 25 degrees. And 26 degrees, nothing happens. But then we get up, to 30 degrees, still nothing happens. 31, nothing. But 32, we hit 32 degrees and fire, things start happening. People start changing. And then having a breakthrough moments that is when you have your breakthrough moment of. And then it talks a lot about consistency. It's easy to let good habits fall by the wayside. Habits need to preserve long enough to break through the pattern. So, like kind of what I said, new habits are hard. Old habits die hard. And it's consistency of doing those things. And change takes time. It doesn't happen all at once. It's like the meme where you see the guys that are on the podium, and there's the first, second, and third place people, and there's the spectator that says, well, that was easy. And then it shows the other side of all the failures, all the struggles that they had to do to get to where they are. It's kind of like, I like to compare it to sports. You got guys like LeBron, Kobe, Michael Jordan, people like that, where did they wake up day one? Did the moment they picked up a basketball, were they the greats that they were? No. It took a lot of time and a lot of dedication to become great. And the same goes for you, no matter what it is. It could be a sport, it could be whatever's in your field, your business, your job, whatever it is. It took you time to become great at what you do. And let's see here. And he talks a lot about how the Spurs have a plaque on their wall in their locker room. How I guess back in the day the Spurs were really bad. And he talked about nothing seems to help. Nothing seems to help. I go and look at the stonecutter hammering away at this rock, perhaps 1,000 times without much of a crack showing in it. Yet at the 101st blow, it splits in two, and I know it was not that last blow that did it, but all that had gone on before. So just kind of reiterating the 25 degrees to the 32 degrees. It's all the effort. It's not just one hit and boom, you're amazing. It's every little try, every little step along the way. And then here we go into goals. I'm going to have to check this real quick. Wow, I'm actually hitting everything I highlighted. Ice and... Oh, I love this part. It actually talked about goals. And so set specific and achievable goals. Sometimes we have, these huge goals that we want to reach, and we get these discouraged when we don't reach them because they are too high. I look at it as, for me, yes, I have those huge giant goals, but also I have huge milestones that I want to reach. I have milestones that will lead to those big goals being achieved. And so let's read this right here. Goals are about the results you want to achieve. Systems are about the processes that lead you to those results. So pretty much you have to set a goal, right? And you have that goal, whatever it might be. It could be financially, physically, spiritually, mentally, whatever it might be. And you go, okay. And it's just, okay, here we go. You build them out. Here's your goal. You got to break it down. Okay. You want to make, I don't know, 100 grand this year. Okay, great. Let's break it down. 100 grand is about $8,000 a month. Okay, that's on a smaller scale. Now, what to do to make that $8,000 a month? How much money do you have to make a week? How much money do you have to make every single day to hit that $8,000 that month? And so, what is the process for you to hit that? There we are. The only way to actually win is to get better each day. So it's kind of what I've been talking about. You got to get better every day. Sometimes, yeah, life happens, but you got to work on it. You got to work on yourself. You are with you every single day of your life. So you are in control of what you do from the moment you wake up and the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Let's see. The implemented a system of continuous small improvements that achieved a different outcome. So yeah, little things that you do every single day can change the outcome of whatever it is. Fix the input and the output will fix it. Oh yeah, there we go. So a lot of times I'm guilty of it as well, is when we set goals, like we set a goal and then we just sit around and wait and hope for it to happen. Instead, we need to put in the time. Like, let's see what it says right here. Fix the inputs and the outputs will fix themselves. So what you put into it is what you get out of it. If you put nothing into it, you get nothing out of it. And the same goes with everything. Your body, your health, your finances, your business, your job. If you put nothing into it, you're going to get nothing out of it. If you put time, money, you name it, into it, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. And sometimes the problem is your system. So, yeah, your problem is your system. When we think about it, we talk about it, how sometimes when you don't reach your goals, it wasn't you that failed. It was your systems, your programming, your process failed. And the best way to fix that is to sit down with yourself and look at it. Look at your system, look at your processes, and look at how you can improve. Every great business does this. Every athlete does this. Probably the best one I can think of, I'm going to put this here, is athletes. Professional athletes. They go and look at the film. They go and they look at the film. They go and they have a personal trainer. They have a dietitian. They have a person that works out with them in the gym. They have a person that works out with them in the court. They have a person that has their diet laid out to where they know how many calories they're eating every day. And sometimes we have to look at ourselves and watch film of where did we fall short and what can we do to get better. And you could do that with yourself. Sit down and go over the week or the month of where you achieved, because we don't always want to look at the down parts. We want to look at all the parts and look at the parts where you were really good. Look at the times you went to the gym, or you read a book, or you managed your finances. You didn't spend as much money this week, or how, say you lost weight, or you found more money, things like that. And then look at the parts where you struggled, where you ate something you shouldn't have, or you didn't go to the gym a certain day. And then, I'm excited. I started reading chapter 2, so when I finish it, I'm going to do another video. I hope this was something you guys enjoyed. I continue doing this, so yeah.